Onofre, welcome in a new lecture of lectures of Coptic language. Today's lecture we are going to talk about the present continuous tense and the gerund. In Coptic language, the present continuous tense and the gerund are made from the letter A plus the pronoun plus the verb. So we say A plus verb, it means I plus verb plus ing, or it means only a gerund, which is verb plus ing. Ek plus verb, it means you plus verb plus ing. Ere plus verb, you for feminine plus verb plus ing, or a gerund with the meaning of verb plus ing. F plus verb, it means he plus verb plus ing, or it means verb and ing, which is a gerund. S plus verb, it means she plus verb plus ing, or verb and ing. N plus verb, it means we plus verb plus ing, or verb and ing. Retain plus verb, it means you plus verb plus ing, or verb and ing. Ev plus v plus verb, it means they plus verb plus ing, or verb and ing. Ere plus verb, it means that there is a noun, you add any noun, ere plus a noun plus verb plus ing. When wanting to make a negation, the subject pronoun plus the verb plus an. Here we have an example from Mark 14:49. Mark chapter 14 and verse 49. Jesus was saying, I was with you daily in the temple teaching, and you didn't seize me, but the scripture must be fulfilled. In Coptic it says, Nike harutin immini ati ezvo hen bierfei, owo imbeten ammonium moi, ala hina into goki vol ingenie grafi. The translation of the verse, Nai, it means I was, is past continuous or imperfect, imparfait in French. Qui, verb ka or ko, it means to be present or to let or to put in place. Harutain, it means at you or at your place. In French it means chez quelqu'un. Immini means always. A means I. Ti esvo, teaching. Here we find in English the structure of the tense. I was daily in the temple teaching. It didn't use I am teaching or I was teaching. It just used a gerund. So here although the verb was in past, it used it as a gerund in combination with the past. Ati esvo, hen be erfei, hen it means in, p it means the, erfei it means temple, wo means and, impetin means you didn't, amoni means sees, emoi me, ala it means but, hina so as to, into is a subjunctive form, it means they would, it is compound from int plus pronoun. So here's a pronoun would means they, into they would. Goke vol, it means be completed or fulfilled. Inge means namely. Ni means graphy means scriptures or writings or books. So we here find the structure. We talk about the pronoun plus the verb, a plus pronoun plus verb. It gives a meaning either present continuous tense or gerund. And here's the conjugation of it. Here we can say A tiesvo, it means I am teaching or teaching only. Ek tiesvo means you are teaching or teaching only. Ere tiesvo, it means you are teaching for female. If tiesvo, he is teaching or teaching only. Es tiesvo, she is teaching or teaching only. It's important to notice that in Coptic, when you use the gerunds, we always add who is doing the action of the gerund. That's why it is not only a gerund ing, it also indicates who is doing the action, who is the subject. In tiesvo, it means we are teaching. Eritin tiesvo, you are teaching. Ev tiesvo, they are teaching. Ere Mark tiesvo, Mark is teaching. Another example of it here as a present continuous tense. It is from Deuteronomy chapter 11 verse 32. It says, and take heed to do all the statutes and the judgments which I am giving before you today. In Coptic, owo eritin ari eiri enef owa sahni tiro nimnai hab ni anok eti ti embetin emso emfou. The translation of the verse: uwo means and, eritin you, are take heed or keep, e means do, iri do, en indication of a complement, nef it means my, owa sahni statutes, tir it means all, u them, nem means and, nai those, have judgments, ni which, anok I, at means I am, t the verb plus ing because it's preceded by a plus a pronoun. Although the verb is always in Coptic language is in infinitive form, but here as it was preceded by a and the pronoun, we translated it as verbs plus ing. Embedding emso, it means in front of. Emfo means today. And the conjugation of the verb are or are, it means I am keeping or keeping. Ek are, you are keeping. Ere are, you are keeping for female. If are, he is keeping or keeping. Es are, she is keeping or keeping. En are, we are keeping or keeping. Eriten are, you are keeping for plural. Ev are, they are keeping or keeping. Ere Mark are, Mark is keeping or keeping. Another example for the usage as here you can translate it as gerund or present continuous. For example, from John 14:25, the Gospel according to St. John, chapter 14, verse 25, I have spoken these things to you, being present with you. Nai ze I got u notin, ei shop chaten sino. Nai means those, ze, then, I means I, got verb to say, when it's compound with a pronoun, the go turn we add t at the end of the verb because there are two o's here and o here, so we added t in the middle. Notin means to you. A, it means I in the present continuous form or the gerund form. Shop means to be present or being. Chaten, it means at the place or with or at your place. She in French or and in Arabic. Sino, you, it's a pronoun. The verb conjugation: A shop, it means I am being present or I am resident. Ik shop, you are being present or you are resident. Ere shop, you are being present or you are resident. If shop, he is being present or he is resident. S shop, she is being present or she is resident. In shop, we are being present or we are resident. Eritin shop, you are being present or you are resident. If shop, they are being present or they are resident. Ere Mark shop, Mark is present or Mark is resident. Another example in Deuteronomy chapter 22 and verse 2. Here in this example we are talking about the negation. We have said the negation, the pronoun plus the verb plus an. So we here say the verse is saying, and if your brother is not near you, or if you don't know him, then you shall bring it into your own house, and it shall be with you until your brother seeks after it, and you shall give it back to him again. Here the verse was talking about if somebody finds a belonging or a property of somebody else. So God has taught the populations of Israel to keep the things at their house until the holder of the thing searches for it, and then they give it back for him. And he has given this teaching for Jewish people and then all Christians who believed in the same message afterwards. Here in the Coptic it says, Eshob ze efchent erok an in jebik son ozi in ek suon emof an ek suot u harok echon ebek if shobi nemak shat ebek son koti in su ovo ek tit u naf. Eshob means if, Zait means then, if means he, Chint means being near or approximating or going nearby. Irok means to you, An means not or no, J namely, Bek your, Son brother, Oze neither, In not negation article, Ek it means you, Suwon means to know, Emof him, An not, Ek means you shall, Suut means bring in, U them, Harok to you, to, Hun means inside, to, Bek your, house, if they shall, Shobi be, Nemak with you, Shati until, Bek means your, Son brother, Koti and so means seek after, U them, Uwo and, Ek you shall, Tit give, U them, Naf means to him. The verb conjugation here becomes Eichent an, means I am near not, it means I am not near. Ekchent an, you near not or you are not near. Erichent an, you are near not or you are not near. Efchent an, he is not near, he is near not. Eschent an, she is not near, she is near not, literal translation. Enchent an, we are near not. Eritin chent an means you are near not. Evchent an, it means they are near not, they are not near. Ere Mark chent an, Mark is not near. Here another example of the combination of those pronouns indicating present continuous with a preposition. For example, the Gospel of St. John chapter 9 verse 5. says as long as I am in the world I am the light of the world. So we say هوس أيخين بكوزموس أنوك بي if أويني إم بكوزموس. هوس as long as A I خين in B the cosmos world أنوك I B am if the أويني light M of B the cosmos world. The conjugation of it is the pronoun plus a preposition. It says أي خين. For example, an example here, أي خين بائي. It means I am at my house. I am in my house. إك خين بائي. You can translate it you are, because here in Coptic we didn't use the auxiliary. إك خين بائي. You are in my house. إيري خين بائي. You for female. خين in ba my house. If he خين in ba my house. As she خين in ba my house. In we خين in ba my house. Everything you for plural خين in ba my house. If you خين in ba in my house. Every mark خين ba mark is in my house. You can find those lectures on YouTube, www.youtube.com, in the CEC channel, Coptic Educational channel of in YouTube. If you find any difficulty in visualizing the text of this lecture, you can download the Coptic font CBT Unicode from archive.org/details/Coptic language. You find the lecture and you'll find the font. You can download it, click install, and you'll find the lecture. Instead of empty squares, you will find the words, readable words. Oshie behmut means thanks. Shatin av retain can be oshneo until seeing you next lesson.